out the red end of the house. Isn't that just so nice of you to come and do this? Jim Rudolph, nice to meet you. Sorry.
What you did for
well, yeah. I think she's figured it out. You have no idea. Obviously, you guys do know what a big deal.
Absolutely.
Everybody, the stuff that was in that box wouldn't mean a whole lot to just anybody, but to a veteran's family or you and I come under the veteran. My dad was an Army guy, so I was trying to surprise him with he owns a funeral home, but he's got a veterans museum in it. And I was touched because so do I, and I've got one. And so the things in there were treasures, but only if you're from the state of Tennessee, because everything in there was about stud Tennessee veterans. And of course, the worst part of it was you guys lost not just a SEAL Team 6 member, and he was quite a guy. I was with his mother just a couple weeks ago. So when they called up and said we found it, I had hair like you 2 weeks ago. So what a great, not such a long history. If you guys knew how many times Southwest Airlines has saved my bacon, I couldn't even begin to tell you the stories. So I thought, I've got to stop what I'm doing today. I've got to send a template letter to Texas, so that somebody knows,
Happy to do it for you.
Yeah, I was
and
sharing.
I wish Gilly was here because when I walked in the office, I said, we're on a mission this morning. We're going to find the owner.
When it was his voice kind of broke.
Yeah,
I thought,
he teared up.
I don't want to embarrass this kid, because I do all the time. I'm an emotional guy. But I could tell he was very moved when he had done some research and found out who is Aaron Vaughn. So I felt like I had my people, In just a few weeks, by the way, before a month, I'm an A-lister, so you can check my history. We took some friends to the Grand Canyon. I live in the Tampa Bay area, but Arizona's that's heaven for me. So we went to took some friends to see the Grand Canyon for the first time. I left my wallet, credit cards, headphones, all the junk I was doing on the back of that plane. I'm very forgetful, and that didn't get found. I was hoping that it would get turned in. So 25 minutes before I got out of the airport in Phoenix, somebody was charging my credit cards in the airport, because somebody found it and just decided to keep it. And so of course, what was going on in my mind? Oh well, this is gone. Because what was inside that box? That's a real Navy SEAL trident.
Wow.
So you guys are heroes. Why are you taking pictures of me? You should be taking pictures of me.
That's right. That's right.
No, happy.
So she hasn't seen this, right? So you guys come here.
Oh.
So here I'm the president of a company called Veterans Funeral Care. As you can see, it's veteransfuneralcare.com. My dad was an old Army guy, so of course I was raised thinking my dad is the hardest, toughest, because we had to be high and tight every day. We didn't pick up garbage in our yard close to the ground. It was like living on base. Any veterans here? So you get it. So I grew up, having incredible reverence for flags, and somewhere along the line I turned out being a flag collector. If you guys are I'd be disappointed if any of you guys come to St. Pete or Clearwater Beach, where I live. I'd be disappointed if you don't come see me. I have quite a museum in my office, and I got a lot of flags there. So what I thought I wanted to do for Connie and for Richard, for Michael, I don't keep saying,
Wow.
Notice anything funny about that flag? That is a 48-star flag. So I thought I'm gonna take out of my collection a treasure. I'll tell you why I picked this one. You guys can hang this. You can put this on a dowel. You can hang it in baggage services. But the 48 star flag is the flag we've used the longest in our country. January 1912 until July 4th of 59, we use this flag. When you stop and think, especially in baggage services, you guys move some caskets through here, don't you?
Yes, sir.
So this flag served our country through the Spanish-American War, World War I, World War II, and Korea. Now, when you stop and think, how many of you have grandparents? I'm 57. How many have grandparents that are World War II people? They were in that era. You know that your dad. So the civilians in Tennessee during World War II. See, we don't understand. They had to have a ration book to get sugar, to get flour, and I hate to tell you this, and I don't want to offend anybody, because I was not born in the Deep South, but the Deep South cities and states were overrepresented with Valor Awards. I told you that. You had more poor kids from Kentucky, from Georgia, from Tennessee, West Virginia, that signed up, and they got 10th grade educations, and they did things for God and country for this 48 star flag. So the South was overrepresented. So I thought you guys would appreciate this is a 48 star flag. If it's collectible, the stars will be sewn on. It won't be. There's a lot of ways to tell a collectible flag. This is a good one. But when you stop and think, this is the flag that flew over Berlin when Hitler killed himself. Essentially, Germany folded. Germany folded because of the pressure that the American GIs put on them. We beat them at Normandy. We took a 33-day break, and we beat them at the Rhine. Remember what the Rhine was? The Rhine was the battle where the American GIs marched into Paris, beat up the Germans. We made them swim across the Rhine River. Now watch Band of Brothers, and you'll see the movie. They swam across the Rhine River because the 101st Airborne blew all the bridges up. They did it to humiliate them. And then we gave the keys to France back to the French people, and they were liberated. So this was the flag that flew over Tokyo Harbor when the Japanese signed their unconditional surrender on the USS Missouri. So I thought this would be a great flag for you guys. And I tell you, I appreciate what you did for me, for and you're the one who I want you to be the caregiver of this flag, you and Michael. So it's really not appropriate to fold a small flag like this. Like how many times have you folded a flag for military funerals? But I wanted you guys to see it and know what a treasure it is. And I love Southwest Airlines. I'm very, very, very proud A-lister. I wish you guys had adopted that front cabin like AirTrain did, where we had a little extra room, but I'm still with you. So, Connie, I would like to present this to you.
Thank you very much.
And tell you thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm flying out tonight, and I forgot to check in. You know anybody? I really didn't yet, so I'd love to. So, I would love it if you would send me a picture when you guys finally get this hanging somewhere. Would you make sure that I get a picture of that? Great. It's yours now. It's oh yeah. This the 48 star flag. So was he? Your dad must have been a Marine. What were you guys at? Navy. Nice. Navy. How was that? Are you guys Lone Survivor fans?
Yeah.
It's a long story. I was invited to the 10th anniversary was 3 weeks ago, June 28th. I was invited to Coronado. We've taken on the first SEAL that died was Danny Beats, and we've taken on the Danny Beats Memorial Fund as something that we want to help provide a scholarship with. So I got to be there for that. Marcus did not come, but if you've got a minute, I'll show you the picture. You just happen to have to look. Thank you.
May I have your attention, please? Paging the owner of a blue BMW parked down at the ticketing level. Driver, please return to your vehicle
Where'd you
immediately.
go to get checked in?
Trade this.
Sorry.
I'm sure he'll want to keep